move along, please.
Howdy.
Did you... You again. What do you want now? One of the families that runs the strip. They're a pack of cheaters, but you still don't want to fuck with them. I wanted to be where the action is, so I got my dad to pull some strings and get me a cushy position with the Crimson. Everything was great until McLafferty came. Yeah, whatever.
You must have some real
Some gamblers came in saying they'd seen you enter the Lucky... I don't know of any other living person who's been in there. Interesting. I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in. All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you. Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside. Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well. Anything else you need? Yep.
With house to get inside the lucky fruit.
Are you the Van Graff's emissary? Do you have... I wasn't informed there was to be an exchange on... Such a thing is possible. Now, the package, if you will. Ah, then our business is concluded.
Hey, if you're heading to the strip, just go through the gate there. Kick back and relax. Everything is allowed. You want to travel through Freeside with... You're safe. You must be new.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Hello.
Keep an eye out for trouble. Great to see you again. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies now that we'll be fully covered. This supply deal will aid our work immensely. What? What?
You've done good, kid. Happy to have you around.
Hello.
What's up?
You're not doing yourself a favor by having him tag along. NCR.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Welcome to the Silver Rush. New Vegas's best. I'm just kidding. Go on in.
Welcome back. And? Good. Good. Oh, Jean-Baptiste was talking about a matter earlier that he needs help with. I volunteered you. See him for the details.
Ah, just the person I was looking for. Your name came up in a discussion we had recently. My sister is very impressed with you so far, but I'm not. I don't think you have what it takes to work for this family. Luckily for you, I'm going to give you a chance to prove me wrong. What do you say? Want to make some real money? No. That's not how it works. You don't get to weigh the options. You're either in or you're out. All right then. If we're going to work together, there's only one thing you need to know about me. I like things simple. Recently, Glory negotiated a deal between us and a big-time player. We're talking more caps than you'd probably see in a lifetime. Your part in this is simple. To finalize this deal, I need to tie up a loose end. To do that, there's a girl I need you to find. Her name is Rose of Sharon Cassidy. That's some fancy shit, right? Don't know what her mother was thinking with a name like that. But this girl and I, we need to have a discussion. Find her, bring her here, so I can talk to her, one-on-one. Really, NCR all around her. Well, tell you what, you find a way to bring her here. She'll want to hear what I have to say. You don't want us chatting, trust me. And if you can't bring her here, then you're... I got business here. Need to watch the shop, make sure things are running smoothly. Besides, if I came for the girl, I'm not all friendly and charming like you are. She might get the wrong idea. Find her, bring...
Hello. Lovely to meet you. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full, but who would bother with such a mess? Damn! I didn't want to hand over all of my caps because I won't have enough to get home to California. Here, take it all. I'll find my way home one way or another.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps? Whoa, yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after me? Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me. Okay, here. That's everything I've got except the clothes on my back. I'm sorry about this. I won't. Well, yeah.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous. Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a free-side VIP. Yes, indeed. Santiago is very important. I even have a discount in Mick and Ralph's. Perhaps you could use Santiago's discount. For 50 caps, Santiago will tell you the super-secret code word to get a discount with Mick. $25 caps will do. Tell Mick Santiago sent you, and the code word is extravaganza. He will set you up. Sir, Santiago told you. Santiago has no debts. I didn't think she was upset enough to have me killed. Here are the caps, Al. I do the Santiago act to get out of paying for services every once in a while. I didn't think it could possibly get me killed.
Bye.
fiends have been less organized with the motor runner gone. Good riddance. Man, Jacob's absinthe is phenomenal. If you haven't tried it yet, he's been... Yep, here you go. You'll need to... Come back any...
I heard about some things you've done around... You aren't the first poor sucker who's come in here. Sounds like you were ripped up. Come back and...
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
I hear you've been making a name for your... I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well. Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. See ya.
Another NCR grunt. Howdy. Goodbye.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the tables more...
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
So the Garretts sent you to track me down. What a joke. Now why the hell should I do that? You're below me, kid. I've been killing scum twice your size since before your mother squeezed you out. Well, that sounds like a bit of a bargain. I get to walk free with the Garretts thinking I'm dead. Sure, you can have my hat. I can always buy another with the caps I've got left. Would have been more fun fighting it out, though. See you later, kid.
You've done a lot for Freeside. Yes! This is great news. No one screws with the Garrett twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust there were also some valuables on McCaffrey. Also, we would like to set you up with a room. You can have the corner room, rent-free. It was McCaffrey's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us. See ya.
Hey.
Move along, please.
Hey.
My bad. Alright. You honestly didn't miss much. It was just me discussing things and reading the fucking game. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We'll be right back. My apologies. I'm back. Sorry about that for both my delay and my not speaking for half an hour. I just had a bit of dinner. So I did ask how everybody was. Birds of a feather. How everyone's weekend went. Mine went well. It was a bit stressful on Saturday. On Sunday, because I had 2 types of D&D. I was also dealing with computer, cleaning stuff the day before. But then yesterday, Michael got the new drive from work, so that was fun. Right then. Hello, sup Edgar. I was reading what I can do here. Let us do our best here. I think you're in the second house. But how's everyone else been?
You come around like a...
Oh, you know.
No idea. What's on your...
Oh, you hit the bow.
Whiskey and me are old... Got me into... If I hadn't switched... What...
Okay. Oh, cool. 80s and Prem. Burn.
What is it?
I think we should put Wasteland up, Burn.
If that's what you think.
I'll do. We'll meet up at Lucky 38.
I'll make my way there.
You come around like a bad...
What will you do now?
No.
You can come with me.
Go with you.
Why not? I could use someone who knows the roads.
So you're looking for someone to help, not just tag along. Huh. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. All right. I'm in. Glad I left the outpost behind. Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Where was the caravan hit?
Upside of Vegas, here tell. Trapped at the Mojave outpost, so I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit, so the site's probably a Cazador nest by now.
How did you catch word of it?
Got word back on what happened from Rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage to identify it.
Think there's anything left?
Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely. At the least, I'd like to pay my respects. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much.
Let's go then.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
Had other questions? Where'd you get that pendant?
Gift for my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad.
Your mother was a tribal?
You know, like one of the tribes from the east. We got them out west, too. NCR's herding them up, though, domesticating them. Mom was from east of the Colorado, though. Not sure what tribe. Was before the time Caesar rounded them up, made them legion. She walked a hell of a way until she crossed paths with my dad, and he convinced her to stop walking. And lucky for me, he was a horny old bastard.
That's one way to put it.
Didn't ask Mom to elaborate. Never heard her complain about his bedroom behavior. Only complain he wasn't around to do it no more.
Tell me about your dad.
Not much to tell. He ended up walking east one day when I was young and never came back. Not a family deserter like some, though. Mom died waiting for him, and she had me to raise. She was sick, but she held off dying until I was old enough to be getting into trouble with the boys. As for Dad, I figure he just got himself lost or dead. Happens. And I'm not all boo-hoo about it, so save your glass for someone who's crying.
Any idea why he went west?
Not a clue. When he left, I was too in my crib to understand why, and around the time Mom passed, I was too into my teens to listen. Got his name, got this pendant, and that's about it.
Where'd you learn to shoot?
Short of caps is what taught me mostly. Ammo's expensive, so I learned to make every shot count. And here tell my dad was a crack shot, so I don't want to dirty the family name. Not out of pride. Respect.
Where did you learn to handle dynamite?
Dynamite's for when you don't have enough bullets, want to clear a pass or scare off geckos from a caravan. Some of Twister's Out of the Divide can block off a pass in no time, so you learn how to handle powder so you don't get trapped somewhere. Any event, I prefer shooting if it comes down to an argument. Don't worry, I'll carry my weight if a disagreement arises.
Any other weapons you know how to use?
What, you mean like spears? No, none of that. Mom was a tribal, but she didn't teach me anything like that.
Fair enough, let's move on.
Alright then.
Alright, let's go to Prim. Companion protocol begin.
Hey there, youngster. Yeah.
Alright, now we are this caravan. Whiskey. To me, alcohol negative as of alcohol addiction. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm not doing... Wrong class is highlighted.
God, there's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burned, looks like disintegrated. When I heard the reports, I assumed ash meant burned. So close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all? Must have happened during the day, though. They hadn't made a camp.
What would they have done it through the day?
No idea. Maybe catch the sun in their eyes? Maybe they wanted the caravan to come to them, walk into an ambush. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours. Least I can do for hoofing it all this way with me. You know what? What happened in my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that. One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too, along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons too.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. It's a ways though. Hell of a detour. You sure?
Let's go.
Alright then, let's move out. More energy weapons hit this caravan. Place has been picked clean. This is Brotherhood-level murder here. But they don't do things like that. This was done with a purpose. Let's poke around a bit, see what we can find. Might be something in the wreckage. What's that? Looks like a map. Got the route along the west of Vegas, and they've marked another spot. Over here along this stretch. That's fucked up. Middle of nowhere.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's not any closer than the first. So if you'd rather let be, let me know.
We'll make the time.
Alright then, let's move out.
Dun 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 dun. Bum ba dun dun dun. This is a conspiracy. We probably know all the players involved there. Energy weapons, probably the Van Graffs. And the Crimson Caravan wanted her shit shut down. Mainly looked at the wiki just to see what's gonna happen, like what was gonna happen to her, if it was gonna be like a thing, and I just saw that the end result was them killing her. I didn't pay too much attention to what's going on. But if I had to guess, that's probably why.
Another caravan burned, except someone made camp here, and I never heard about this attack. Let's look around. Something stinks.
Is it this man? Okay, sorry. Just making sure my...
Let's deal. That does it. That's all I need to know. Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. They were behind burning these caravans, and they've got to answer for them. I'm gonna get some extra ammo, a few bottles of whiskey, and then show them how Cassidy's settle accounts.
There's another way. We can get evidence and let the NCR take them down.
NCR? Are you out of your fucking mind? That'd take years. And with the war with the Legion, no way they're gonna waste time running up the Crimson Caravan or the Van Graffs.
If I can get the evidence, will you consider it?
All right. If you poke around the Van Graffs and Alice, fine. But if I see either one go into their camp, I'm gonna start shooting, no matter what you find.
Alright, let's move on.
All right, then. All right. Give a yell if there's trouble.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
does pickpocketing work in this game? Okay, it's a snake. Should have relatively good snake. How have you been caught pickpocketing? My snake's only 60. from what I've heard, what I've been googling just now, that's why it was a bit quiet, is the best way to do it is to boom F5 while I'm doing that, and then just continue what I was doing. I don't want to lose too much camo.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Let's roll out then. You find any evidence yet? So there's just one more safe to crack? Hope you can get to it. Say what you will about the two leading ladies. They watch their lockers like crows. Still, you got one, so the other might not be impossible. If you get both, then let's talk. And I appreciate you putting yourself at risk like this. Thanks.
Let's move on.
All right, then.
Hey.
Alright, alright, alright.
Hey, you're the one who's been...
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Sitting tight. Let's hit the road. You find any evidence yet?
It's a piece of evidence.
No shit. There it is. The blood, the motive, as clear as day. They must have penned these with snake venom. But we got it. Now what? Sure, this damns them, but only if someone listens.
Anyone you trust in the NCO?
Well, Jackson and the Mojave outpost could get it to the folks in the west. I wouldn't trust anyone closer to the Colorado. And the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs have their heart back west. Not sure it'll do any good, though.
We have to try.
All right, let's do it. Listen to what he has to say.
You have to do a little non-karma to get good karma still. Still very good. I'm still very good. I do a lot of good karma things. Sometimes I have to do bad karma things, even though it's not really bad karma. I'm trying to help out a friend, but I'm stealing some shit. I guess you could classify that as bad karma. Typically, you'd think the karma would come from the end result.
Appreciate the help. Wish I...
I've evidence of a caravan conspiracy.
What is it? Let me see. Alright, this explains a lot of the lost caravans. I thought it was Legion work, but...
Can you get it to the right people?
I can, if you make me a promise. I need you to swear you won't take revenge on Gloria or Alice. If you do, then your case is over, and we can't see that justice is done. I know some things are hard to let go. But you and Miss Cassidy need to understand that. Hear me?
You have our word.
That'll have to do. God, what a mess. People turning against each other when the Mojave's at risk of falling. If the Republic's sinkhole progress doesn't kill us, greed will. Thanks for bringing me this. I know revenge must have been tempting. For what it's worth, I appreciate you didn't shed any more blood. We need to save our strength for the Legion.
Just felt like the right thing to do.
I'll do what I can. And those folks that got killed need to be answered for.
Well, that's settled, I suppose.
You alright?
Feels... I don't know. I guess I feel relieved. I don't know what I feel. Wait, that's not true. I think the NCR back west, when riled, is going to be the worst enemy the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan ever had. They're all so mired in procedure and paper out there. The kind of evidence we gave is going to be worse than shooting them. I think that settles accounts with me and my men. That was some tricky political maneuvering, but worth it, even if it takes a few years.
Okay. Alright, let's move on.
Hey.
So what happens if you've got
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
completing that quest anymore. I'm going, man, I'm going.
Where to, partner?
Presidential suite.
Hey.
Let's see what you got.
sweet.
Casino. AI viewers, they're different to bot viewers.
Casino floor.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl...
If you don't mind,
What are you doing here up on the strip?
he's got his reasons. And when that... And if it means Heck Gunderson's involved...
What's the point of Heck Gunderson?
If that's what you want to talk about, go see... Everything he says about the evils of Heck Gunderson is true. But I've never held the notion that fighting evil with evil carries the world forward.
Is there some way I could help you out?
I don't suppose you have... He swears he...
See what I can do.
That's very...
Howdy. Good seeing you again.
What are you talking about, our deal?
I hear you.
Ethel's right. Vengeance will only lead to more innocent deaths.
Kid, look around you. There's poison and death everywhere. And people like Heck are responsible for the misery we suffer. What right do they have to continue with their mischief and killing, huh?
You're just giving them the excuse that they need.
Hell, a good thrashing is what I want to give them. But I see your point, kid. Things will never change without us good folks. All right. I'm gonna get Ethel far away from this damn city and head back home. There's a worthy life waiting for us there. Thanks for your help, kid. So long.
'Tis no money, but I get XP. Alright, let's do a ring-a-ding-ding. While I'm here...
Those Mondays, I go Fridays. I had dinner at the Ultra Lux Theater. Hey, come on, pal, I'm trying to put...
I don't even know comedy.
If you believe my mother since she first laid eyes on me, first thing she said was, boy, that's a funny-looking kid. I guess I got a face only a mother could love, because no one else would give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me.
So you're just looking for your big break?
Break's better than a shot. Less chance of lead poisoning.
Goodbye.
Sure, later.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Sure, here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
What does that do here?
Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out.
I should take my weapons.
Relax, baby. The safest houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right now.
Goodbye.
Have a good time, baby. Hello. Hey, you baby. What's the haps? You dig this?
How's it hanging? Should have bet we killed the Fiend's leader.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Mr. House wants the platinum chip. Hand it over.
You don't want to do that, baby. Not without hearing what I gotta say first. What say you and me cash out? Go somewhere it's more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
What do you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Two conditions. There's the bodyguards, and we both go to the suite now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Don't get too close
No
to
sudden
Mr.
moves around the
Benny.
boss, got it?
Press F5. I'll be right back.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
Call it luck and leave it at that.
Luck is for losers, baby. Someone pulled strings. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down? To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. Oh, the irony. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow?
I've got questions, a bunch of them.
You got questions? I got answers.
First things first, tell me about the platinum chip.
It's the House Edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor.
How does the chip work?
It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data on the chip that's platinum, not the chip itself. Trouble is, the chip don't fit any computer I've found. Must require special hardware.
What does the chip do?
It has something to do with the Securitrons. I know that much. Upgrades their hitting power, gives them heft. Might be slightly useful if you're looking to defend the Strip from Caesar's Legion or the NCR. Or maybe both.
Chip belongs to me, hand it over.
Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the hands of someone who can use it, as in me, not you. You'll get a piece of the action and a sweet one, but the chip sticks with me.
What's your offer?
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound?
Like I trust you? No, thanks.
I know, you figured me for a creep. It's your prerogative. If you change your mind, come find me on the casino floor. In the meantime, the presidential is yours whenever you want it. Adios. How else can I clue you in? What about... It has... In the meantime... Over here! Like that. Had enough! Come on!
not twice. What the fuck?
That didn't go well for him.
Keeping quiet.
Meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Shouldn't you be working for Mr. House? How'd you end up here?
As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the Strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice! Very, very nice!
Have you seen Benny?
Sure! He came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall.
Benny stole a platinum chip for me. Do you know what it's for?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
What's Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy!
You're very forthcoming with information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Benny reprogrammed his Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
What is this place?
This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room. But that's okay. I'm not complaining.
Goodbye.
Come back later if you need anything.
Long haul is pretty good. It's raising my endurance. And 90. Concentrated fire. Okay. Yeah, got the front. Okay. I think I will... Just having a look at what's here. Killing in vats, crippling a limb. That person would be interesting. Or nerd rage. Intense training 2, I guess. Could also do... Bloody mess ain't bad either. Fortune Finder might not be bad. Let's go night person. Oh, let's roll a d4. So we've got stab, D6. There's the special skill, which will upgrade something. We've got the stab. Like the increased perk point one, like increased skills. Nerd rage and night person. There are a couple others. We'll just roll. Hey, yeah. 5. I'll do night person for 5 then. Did I do nerd rage? What did I just pick? Yes, okay, cool. Endurance is a 4. Oh, but that's because I'm not wearing all my stuff. I think the only quest I can do is things get room. I don't want to take over New Vegas. I know that's the one of the ways to do it. But might do this as an NCR run, considering. I'll just save it. My cat is here.
How's it hanging? This is just swell. Benny Vamoose is...
Oh, yeah.
Ain't been on the strip long, have you, pal? Name's Swank. This is my joint.
Thought Benny ran this place.
Yeah, well, that's the way it used to be. Now that Benny's gone, it's just me in charge.
Have you seen Benny?
I saw him heading for his suite just a few minutes ago. Looked like a... You might have a jaw at Tommy Torini up in the Aces.
Come by.
Enjoying your stay?
Yeah, come on.
The eyes of the mighty Kaisar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Kaisar's camp as we speak.
You again, how'd you find me here?
I am the greatest of Kaisar's Frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
Why does Caesar want to see me?
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Kursor Kulus will be waiting.
You're just in time for your ass whipping. Don't need it. Just right now.
Make a brief stop at the atomic wrangler, where the booze is cheaper. And the women are just like the booze.
Need something.
Personal space meaning anything to you guys?
That was my first death.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
And then the fight started.
The cat's offended I'm playing the game.
Whoa! Playing debt collector for the Garretts, huh?
We have stock.
Take.
Welcome back, buddy. Have Thanks.
Bye.
Thank.
Oh. Why'd you shoot the Brahmin? You gotta stop sitting on the keyboard. She made it very difficult to start the process of copying things over the other day. Yeah, I guess we'll continue on with the NCR story for a bit. Yeah, stop it. Get your butt off the keyboard. Why don't you sleep on my bed, friend?
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You can tell me, you can tell me how to sit on my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
So way to get past that?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
I'm not the gaming type, I need to keep moving.
Suit yourself. Come back and see me when you get tired of picking shrapnel out of your backside. Some kind of massacre.
Alright, let's see.
Welcome back. Have you reconsidered?
What was the deal again?
Well, if you make it...
200 caps, how about 200?
All right. Okay, here you go. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not.
Northwest side of town, sticks. said northwest. Alright, 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 alright.
Hey, you're the one who's been going.
You need to get off the cable, let me see. Oh, the game crashed. Fun. No, I'll play for a bit. I'll do the rest of the time I'm supposed to. This is a decent point to end, but if I can at least start the Boomers quest to see if I want them to be my friends. Killing the cow for no reason, man.
And then the fight started.
Why are we shooting the wild Brahmin?
Whoa there, pal. Now that I've... Whoa. Wait. Oh, out.
Northwest side of town. Toward the front gate. Stick to the high cover of the northeast corner of the two buildings.
I told you what you need to know. Now get moving.
Don't mind trailblazing as long as we got the ammo. And whiskey.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Simple enough. Run, hide, run. It's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
What's a Master-at-Arms?
I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close, and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
Hey, might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if we're going to keep secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Where do I start?
You picked
Sorry,
a good
I was
time
reading
to
something.
stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Hey.
Shot of whiskey might kill the pain.
You should get out of my face before you get yourself hurt.
Getting my second wind here. Whew. Whew.
Alright.
I can take care of that robot problem for you. Just saying.
I think we'll call it here for the day, and then we can have a look at the boomers next time and see if they are people that the NCR would like. But otherwise, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. Now that my computer is back up and running, streams should be back on. Tomorrow, hopefully, is some more Soul Link with Kay. Thursday is not going to be a stream. It's my parents' anniversary, so we're going out. Friday is Hero's Journey, a gallivant through the Zelda franchise. Starting at the top, sorry, my brain. And we're doing Skyward Sword. And then Saturday will be session 99 of Echoes of the Forgotten, a homebrew D&D campaign based that I co-GM with my friend Darian. The party is dealing with one of the players' parents, who's also an arc face. So we'll see how this volatile situation will go. Until then, and more of this next week as we continue on with that. I'll send you over to Darian for however long he's got left. Finished earlier than him today. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Ciao.